It seems there's an app now for everything.
There really is this growing obsession with monitoring all aspects of your life, from your poop, your microbiome, to your sleep.
He's not kidding. You can check out your heart rate, body temperature, even analyze your personal gas emissions. But how useful is all this data?
And the idea is, I think, that more data is better and that it's empowering, but there's no evidence it's making us any healthier.
He says a big push for metrics routinely comes from wellness doctors selling books and anti-aging products and talk radio.
This is the kind of stuff that really tells you about your metabolic health. There's no way to lie with a continuous glucose monitor.
Continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs, are life-saving devices for people with diabetes.
Click this in.
But we wanted to know, can they really benefit everyone?
I'm going to put the sensor on. 3, 2, 1.
The device tracks glucose levels, a type of sugar in your body.
And now I'm going to have a bit of juice, and I'm going to eat something so we can see what it does to my glucose.
Certain foods break down into glucose, which feeds and fuels our cells. But first, our pancreas needs to produce a hormone called insulin. It works like a key that opens our cells to let glucose in. For those with diabetes, the pancreas doesn't make enough insulin, or their cells don't react to it.
If blood glucose levels run too high, that can cause wear and tear on the body. But if blood glucose levels drop too low, the brain stops working and people can lose consciousness.
Doctors say based on these readings, people with diabetes can take insulin or make changes to manage glucose levels. As for people without the disease,
we don't really know what normal is because we've really applied this to people with diabetes. And so we know what diabetes looks like, but we don't have a lot of data that tells us what normal is.
An hour later, we asked a dietitian what my glucose readings indicate.
It's a normal physiological reaction for glucose to rise after we eat carbohydrates. It's not a bad thing.
She adds, all these metrics aren't completely harmless. They can create anxiety and fears.
If I use a glucose monitor and I'm not diabetic and I see that my glucose goes up higher when I eat an apple than when I eat raspberries, am I going to therefore be afraid to eat an apple? We're dealing with...
She says proven health hacks include eating more plant-based foods and doing exercises you enjoy. Christine Burak, CBC News, Toronto.